Dieter's Block Part 2. Now, if you have done what I asked you to do and started at a bare minimum and you found the meals that fit those numbers, the key is to stay consistent. Don't try to add variety. It is too soon in the game to do that. Regarding the meals, I hope you have tracked them to the T, for which you will need any calorie counting app, and make sure that you account for the fats that have been added in the cooking, as well as all the vegetables and all the cereals and all the grains and all the proteins, all the dairy separately. So you have an exact number of the number of calories that you're consuming. The grams of protein, the grams of carbs, the grams of fat. We need these metrics to move forward. This for at least a week, you will see that the scale would have either moved up or down or not moved at all. I'm going to break down all these three scenarios for you. Let's assume that the scale has moved down. Nothing much to talk there, and don't feel too happy. It means that you are obviously in a caloric deficit and your body is letting go of some weight. Make sure that you are lifting some weights while you're doing this so that your tendency to lose lean body mass is lesser. Now let's come to the other two scenarios. Let's assume that you haven't lost any weight or gained any weight and the scale is the same. So then you know that you're probably eating about the same number of calories that your body is burning in a day. So what do you do in this case? Since we are already eating very less, we start moving a little more. Look at the average step count that you have on your phone or your tracker for the week and start increasing that by at least 2,000 per week, which means 2,000, the weekly average should go up by 2,000. Now, how you achieve that is entirely up to you. You can just start doing that so that it increases our energy expenditure and helps our body go into a caloric deficit. So don't always attack the amount of food that you're eating. Look at it in a slightly more well-rounded manner. This scenario number 3, the scale is actually going up. Don't lose your shit. Stay on track, stay consistent, do exactly what I've asked you to do. Do it for another week or two and start moving a little more. The scale will most probably level out and start coming downwards. This is basically a fluctuation because of the balanced eating may have increased the glycogen stores, which is good for you, which will increase your energy levels. You will start feeling better overall, and then the scale will start dropping as well as your entire hormonal environment within will become conducive to the scale moving downwards. So the key is to stay at it for at least 2 weeks before we recalibrate. Stay tuned for Dieter's Block Part 3, where I will tell you how to progress beyond that. Cheers.